Hi guys, I'm Cassie.
Hey guys, I'm 예지.
예지 씨,
네,
오늘 주제 뭐예요?
오늘은 한국어로 리액션 하는 방법에 대해서 배울 거예요.
아, 그래요?
네, 맞아요.
오! 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 That's right. So today we are learning about reactions. Things that you can say to show that you are listening to what the other person is telling you. So a lot of first-time Korean learners or Korean learners who are still beginners will just nod their head or they'll go 네, 네, 네.
Yeah, that's right.
And this can get very repetitive. So Yeji, have you noticed this when you're speaking to Korean learners?
Yeah, of course. And I think it's especially difficult if you're not used to the language, right?
Right. There's so many different reactions that you could say, and we're going to go over quite a few of those today, right?
Yeah, the most common ones.
Yeah. So what's the first one?
The first one is 네,
네,
네.
네. I think this is the one that most Korean learners already know
Yeah.
because it means yes, yes, yes. 네, 네.
네. And the second one is 아.
Ah.
And I think this is pretty magical because you can put that in front of any other reactions, right?
That's right. So you could say 아, 네, 아,
Right.
네.
Or you
아,
can just
네.
say 아.
Ah, right. This is a very flexible, very useful one.
And you can put various emotions into ah, right?
That's right. Just
Yeah.
kind of like the inflection of it, like, ah, you're disappointed, ah, or excited. Ah! That's right. Many, many ways to say this.
And the third one is 맞아요.
맞아요. That's right. Because this means that's right.
That's right.
맞아요.
So you're basically agreeing with the other person, right?
That's right. 맞아요.
맞아요.
So the fourth one is actually not a set phrase. It's when you actually follow along with what the person just said.
I think this one is pretty unique. Do you do that in English too?
Not so much. When I think about it, usually if we follow along with exactly what the person just said, we're kind of like teasing them. It's not really showing that we're listening so much.
Yeah, being sarcastic maybe?
Right, very sarcastic.
Okay, let me give you an example. 어제 그 카페에 처음 갔었어요.
어제 그 카페 처음 갔었어요?
네. 근데 거기서 일하는 직원이 너무 잘생겼었어요.
잘생겼었어요?
네.
So as you just heard, you can follow by saying the entire sentence that they said, or you can just pick the last little bit of the sentence. So the next category of reactions we have are in question form.
That's right. The first one is 진짜요?
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 This means like, really?
Yeah. Seriously?
Seriously?
Really? And the second one is 정말요?
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 This one also means,
Really?
really?
Yeah. And the third one is 그래요?
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 This means like, is that so? Is that for real?
Yeah.
Really?
So 진짜요? 정말요? 그래요? They're all interchangeable, but there is subtle difference in nuances and meanings. What is that?
That's right. So 진짜요 and 정말요, these I feel like are a little bit stronger. Usually we use these when we're like, we almost can't believe it. We really are like, is that really true? 진짜요?
Yeah, when you are really amazed, right?
Right. Whereas 그래요 is a little bit lighter and you kind
Yeah.
of use it in just about any situation. It's like, oh, really?
Yeah. Actually, I use it pretty often. What about you?
Me too. I say 그래요 a lot. I think that's probably my most used Korean phrase.
Wow, really?
Yes. 그래요.
그래요?
맞아요.
We have three more, and they are 그래서요? 그래서 어떻게 됐어요? 그런데요?
These all sound very similar.
Yeah, and they mean, so what happened, right?
Right, so what? So then what happened?
Yeah. And actually, 그래서요 and 그런데요 can be used in two ways, right?
That's right. One can be kind of just normally, so then what happened?
Yeah.
And then the other one is a bit
Sarcastic.
sarcastic.
Yeah, so like, it's like, so what?
Yeah. So what? 그래서?
그래서요?
그래서요? Next category is one of my favorites. It is things that you kind of say sort of half to yourself, kind of like under your breath in a way.
And we have 뭐지?
뭐지?
뭐지? What is that? 뭐지?
What is that? What? 뭐지?
And we also have 뭐야?
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 뭐야? It's kind of similar. It's what? What is that? What?
Yeah.
뭐야?
뭐야? And the third one is 그렇구나.
그렇구나.
그렇구나. You can actually say this to other person and it becomes 그렇군요.
그렇군요.
But it's not that common in spoken language, right?
That's right. It's not quite as common. It's more to yourself.
Yeah. 그렇구나.
그렇구나. So this is saying like, oh, I see. 그렇구나. So that's how it is.
Yeah. And these three expressions are for talking to yourself, so they are all in 반말.
Right, in the casual language form.
Yeah.
All right, so the last category are some phrases to show extreme emphasis in your reactions.
Yeah. Yeah! Of course, you can do like that, but we have expressions with which you can show stronger reaction.
That's right. So the first one is
헐, 대박.
대박.
헐, 대박.
You can put these two together.
Together, yeah.
Or you can use them separately. 헐,
대박. Or 헐, 대박 together.
헐, 대박. So 헐 is kind of like, oh my god, OMG. And 대박 is,
It's also like, oh my god, and it's epic.
right, oh, that's so cool.
Cool, that's so
awesome,
cool.
amazing.
And it can be used in negative and positive situations, right?
That's right. So you hear something sad, 대박.
And you can also be like, 대박,
대박.
대박.
That's amazing. Yes, 대박.
And the next one is, 내 말이 그 말이야.
내 말이 그 말이야. So we say this when what the person is saying is exactly what we're thinking. It's like, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, so it means that's what I'm saying. And the full sentence is 내 말이 그 말이야. But we just cut that off and then we just say the shortened form as
내 말이.
내 말이. 내 말이.
Right.
Then we have 아이고
아이고.
and 에이그.
에이구.
아이고 is like, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, you're kind of showing your sympathy
Yeah.
towards the other person.
That's right.
아이고.
What about 에이그?
에이구.
Is there any difference?
It's a little bit different. 에이구 is like a little bit cuter.
Yeah.
Like a little sweeter.
Yeah. You can use it when you see someone's mistakes, but the mistake shouldn't be something really serious.
Right. Just something very simple. You're like, silly.
Yeah. 에이그. And lastly, we have 참네.
참네.
And there are many ways to say this.
Right.
참네, 참나, 참,
참.
right?
참. Right. So many ways to say it. I personally really like 참 because it's short, simple, straight to the point. 참.
I like 참나, 참나.
참나.
And it means,
So this means seriously or man, come on. So sometimes for me, when my friends do something really silly, I really like to put these last two together. 에이구 and 참. 에이구 참.
에이구 참. For example, 석진 could say,
태시 씨가 예지 씨보다 더 예뻐요.
참네.
경원 씨, 우리 이 책 새로 나왔어요.
아, 네.
네, 패턴으로 한국어 배울 수 있어요. 진짜 예쁘죠?
네네.
그리고 굉장히 예쁜 캐릭터들이 많이 들어있어요.
아, 네.
진짜 좋죠?
네.
경원 씨,
네.
우리 이 책 새로 만들었어요.
우와, 진짜요?
네, 정말 유용한 표현들로 한국어를 배울 수 있어요.
대박.
네, 그리고 정말 예쁘죠?
너무 예뻐요.
게다가 귀여운 캐릭터도 들어있어요.
캐릭터도 있어요?
네,
아, 귀여워.
정말 좋죠?
네, 너무 좋아요.
Hopefully you can see from those examples how much more lively your conversations can be when you use these reactions.
That's right. You can show that you're actually actively engaged in a conversation.
That's right, so don't forget to practice them on your own, and we'll see you around.
Bye-bye.